What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ray. I'm the original ordinary guy. Back again, another video. Beautiful morning out here in COT, headed to the job. You know I gotta get this overtime, and you know I don't play around. It's a beautiful Saturday, and we're gonna hit the gym afterwards. And we got some more filming to do later on. Fellas, control what you can control. Put all the BS aside. Put everything else aside. Only worry about what you can control, bro. You can't control other people. Hell, you can't control the weather. You yourself can't do that. You can't control what your mom do, say, or people at work say, or what people at work do. Only worry about what you can control. I mean, control your damn emotions. Because a lot of y'all like to go off the Richter scale and be like, oh, man, he provoked me. He antagonized me, man. What about him? Don't worry about him. Don't worry about her. I'm a man I'm always worried about choices. And when I'm always worried and so concerned about choices, that just lets me know if I got choices, I can control that situation. That's just how I look at it. Life for me is simple. I don't know how y'all look at life. You know, that's why I like to get on the camera and get perspectives from my lens. Because to me, life is very simple. We go through hard times. I'm not denying that, you know. I'm not denying that we go through hard times. I'm not denying that we go through ups and downs. But even in that's simple. That concept there, me knowing that, me understanding that, me living through that, I understand that that's one of the facets of life. And once I get that through my thick ass skull, guess what? That lets me know, hey, you can control this, but you can't control that. I can't control if somebody, I mean, if I'm driving and somebody, boom, smack me. I can control that. You know what? I stopped at the red light. I stopped at the stop sign. I went when it was green. I put my signal light on. I can control those things. But if somebody decides to ram into me, I didn't control that car. I didn't control that person's mindset. So I'm not worried about it. I'm worried about if I got my limbs, you know, my vital signs are good. That's the only thing I'm not even worried about my car at the moment. I'm worried about me. Hell, I'm even more worried about the person in the other car than I am my car. But first, I'm worried about me. A lot of us are scared to be selfish. I get it. We were raised up. Oh, you got to help others. You know, you got to look out for others. And I believe in that too. I believe I help a lot of people. A lot of people have helped me. But I've looked at people and they look so drained and so zombie-like because they're so focused on helping someone else's situation when, hell, they got a whole situation going on themselves. I'm a selfish person. Point blank, you know, I admit that I am very selfish, but since I am so selfish, I get things done. You know what I mean? I get situations looked at. You know what I'm saying? I'm 10xing, zooming in, 5xing, zooming in on my situation first and foremost, and then only then will I be able to help someone else out. But I can't control their situation. Because I got to get a control of mine. I got to get control of my life before I can go help somebody else's life. I'm jumping out the window by leaving my life in shambles and going to help somebody else's. I can't control women. You know what I'm saying? When women do things, boom, it is what it is. I can set out a set of rules. I can set out boundaries. And once they are crossed, I can do something about that. Even so, for backing up, I can set boundaries and the lines to cross, that's in my control. Now, if she decides to cross them, hey, baby girl, that's on you. And I can decide, I can control the consequences. Like when I get in trouble, I can plead, I can beg, I can whine, I can do all that. I can write a whole essay on why I shouldn't be punished, how I'm about to be punished, but I can't control that situation. I can only control my actions and what got me in the situation. And life will get better. Life will get better for me. Life will get better for you, I guarantee you. Stop sweating the small stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff. I was telling The homie at work that the other day, he was asking me about some woman thinking that he's a creep or thinking that he's a weirdo or thinking that he's being made fun of. Or I said, but don't worry about the small stuff, G. If anything, consider it a sign of admiration that she's even talking about you. You're not even blatantly talking, because he wouldn't even give me a name. You thinking that she's talking about you only a thought. It's not even a fact. Why are you worried about it? You know what you can control? Clocking in. you know what you can control? That time. You know what I mean? What you do with your time, how you process your time, how you find it, how you construct your finances, your body. I can control all that. I can control all that. I can control how I get on here and speak, what I say, how I say it, how I convey it. I can control all of that. And I'm proud of it. I'm proud to control that. I'm proud to, be a guy, be a man that understands that these things around, even now, even the things around me, they are solely out of my hands. You've been relieved of your duties. No more anxiety. It is. You ever heard que sera, sera? It is what it is. I think that's how you say it. It is what it is. You ever lived that? And a lot of people look at that lifestyle like, oh man, you just don't care. You're right. And in totality, you are absolutely correct. I just don't give a damn. Because that situation had nothing to do with me, first of all. And second of all, I can't have any impact on that situation, especially if it has nothing to do with me. Jumping out the window for somebody else. My life, no, I got to get mine first. Me first, then everybody else. Cool. I don't worry about things I can't control, man. I don't worry about that. I remember I was in this relationship with this woman, and she's happily married now, so congratulations to her. She was asking for so much of me at a young age. And me, in the back of my head, I'm going along with it because, I want to obtain the woman. I want to make the woman happy. That's another thing. You can't make other people happy, especially women. I'll say you can make more women more miserable than you can make them happy. That's just my theory. But anyways, she was asking a lot of me, and I was still struggling. I was still trying to get up on my feet. I was still trying to make a way, make a name, get some money in my pocket. She was asking so much of me. I was just saying, yeah. Right? Knowing I couldn't do the damn thing. I couldn't do what she was asking me specifically. So when it came down to act on those words, nothing. And we ended up breaking up. And I look back, I'm like, yo, I couldn't do shit about it. Because you know why? It was out of my hands in the first place. Everything I had promised her, it was just verbally. My actions said something completely different. My actions was like, bro, you know damn well you just trying to obtain her and try to make her happy. You're just trying to please her. And in the process, she was very unsatisfied. I gave that up to chance. I could have controlled that situation by, you know what? Hey, you asking too much. You doing too much. You ask, we this young, we this, we that. You know the situation. You know everything going on. You asking too much. I could have controlled the situation by speaking up. But I didn't. I was very passive aggressive. I would get frustrated. I would get so angry when I couldn't deliver. I was trying to overcompensate for things I didn't have. And she ended up finding somebody that could. Like I said, congratulations to her. That just goes to show you can't make no woman happy. I couldn't make her happy. She was gonna be unsatisfied regardless. Even if I did it, I was gonna be so drained and so zombie-like from doing it because it was never in my control in the first place. I never had the tools to do it in the first place. I could have obtained the tools if I really wanted to do it. I could have obtained the tools. I could have told her, hold on, let me obtain the tools if it was really worth it, and then got to it. But I didn't. I jumped out the window. I was worried about things I couldn't control. And I was younger, of course, so I had to go through that. And I'm glad I went through it. But fellas, worry about you, man. Worry about you. You ever thought about, dang, I'm spreading myself thin. God damn, look at me. I'm spreading myself thin. My body is deteriorating. My mind. I'm not right with God. My energy is going away. Damn. Because you jumping out your body, bro. I can tell when a guy is jumping out of his body. He's so concerned about what others think of him. He's so concerned about doing things for others that it's creating some type of anxiety, some type of depression. But when it comes about him, it's just like, oh, well, I'll get to it. That's the number one thing you can control is you. What about you? What about you? What about you enjoying your energy, your time? You ever wanted to just enjoy you? Enjoy you and what you got going on? That's the anxiety and that depression leaving your damn body because you're not worried about what others think or what others have to say because you're taking care of self first, which is what you should, which is what you should do, and then the others if you want to, if you feel like it. You know what I mean? We always use that. We try not to use feel, but if I feel like it, I'll do it. If I want to do it, I'll do it. But I know damn well I gotta get me first. I gotta lock me down first. I'm gonna worry about things God gave me that I can control first. I can control my feelings, my emotions. I have the ability not to crash out when something goes wrong. That should be first and foremost. Get those emotions, get those feelings in order. That should be first and foremost before anything, along with your body. And those go hand in hand with the mental. Get your body, get your mental and your emotions, your feelings in order, and then worry about other things. You'll feel so much better. And then that mindset of, oh, it is what it is. If I can't control it, it's out of my hands, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's out of my hands. You just a bystander watching things burn, you heard? And if you're able to put the fire out, go ahead, put the fire out. But don't sacrifice yourself while putting the fire out. You not the water. Don't go belly flop on the fire. Use the water. And if you ain't got no water, it is what it is. All right? Not advice, not a warning, a healthy reminder. That's another day in reality for your ass. I appreciate the love, fellas. We're on our way to 1,200 subscribers. Just want to let y'all know that I appreciate the love, man. Peace.